According to the latest numbers, the airlines performed worse in 2005 than the year before.
Late last week, with the airport shut down, the
Lost or delayed baggage in October was up 67% from a year ago, thanks in part to an increase in checked baggage due to the partial ban on liquids.
Hurricanes and winter storms, safety and security issues, unexpected illnesses, airline delays and flight cancellations, more luggage lost or mishandled than ever before. For millions of people traveling every day who want to protect their travel investment, who need help for unexpected emergencies, and who appreciate passionate and responsive service, there's one company that stands among all the others: AIG Travel Guard. At AIG Travel Guard, we've built our reputation on exceptional client-focused service. Whether it's arranging a complicated medical evacuation, tracking down a lost piece of luggage, rebooking a canceled flight, or even finding the perfect restaurant, our customers know that there is no travel problem too large, too small, or too far away for us to handle.
Hello, Seamaster Cruises!
Travel Guard is a global leader in travel insurance, travel assistance, and concierge services. We have solid corporate values and superior customer service for our travel agents and our travelers.
Travel Guard is a member company of American International Group, but we're also headquartered in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, making us both a global company and a small town company. We have strong corporate and social values. We're extremely responsive to our agent partners as well as our travelers, offering the best products in the industry, including our services and our competitive commissions.
Our goal is to provide astonishing customer service, and we do that by always being available to help your clients in any situation. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We never close. We understand that it's important that we are available to help your clients in the event of a general coverage question or if they need immediate assistance.
Travel Guard isn't just an insurance company. We also provide medical assistance to over 1,000 corporate clients. When your client is in need of medical assistance and contacts us, our medical department immediately begins monitoring the situation to determine if it's necessary that the client be transported someplace. We'll arrange that transportation for them and stay in touch with medical professionals throughout all the care that they receive. We're going to monitor that situation through the entire process until that client is returned safely back home.
Travel Guard helps solve these problems and more every day. The next 5 customers are examples of situations that Travel Guard can assist with, whether on a cruise or anywhere in the world.
Dorothy Thompson was glad Travel Guard was there when her dream cruise to Antarctica took several unexpected turns for the worse. Dorothy's trip got off to a rocky start with her first connecting flight.
And we learned that there were tornadoes in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and so our flight had been diverted along with other flights. I needed a place to sleep. The airport was closing, and so that's when I gave a call to Travel Guard.
Dorothy was in danger of missing her cruise departure. That's when Travel Guard stepped in.
Eventually, I made it to Buenos Aires with the help of Travel Guard, which was just wonderful.
Unfortunately for Dorothy, her troubles were far from over.
I was enjoying my vacation, and I got an email that my father had died. That made it very important for me to get home right on time. Travel Guard again came through.
Travel Guard arranged for Dorothy's ground transportation to the airport and booked her on the next flight home. On her flight back, her plane was grounded for mechanical reasons.
The very first thing I did when I got to the hotel room was I called Travel Guard. Once I got Travel Guard, I had really nothing else to worry about. They called me back. They kept me updated, and I made it in time for the funeral.
For Mark and Sharon Brady, a 7-day family cruise almost turned into a nightmare when Mark unexpectedly had a seizure. Hundreds of miles from the nearest port, Sharon was terrified.
What really worried me the most is that we were going to an island that didn't have a city. It didn't have anything. I mean, it was their private island.
The ship's doctor knew the infirmary wasn't properly equipped to handle the severity of Mark's medical condition.
We're going to have to evacuate him. Well, I'm thinking, okay, how much is this going to cost me?
Sharon quickly called AIG Travel Guard, who made the arrangements for Mark's medical care and coordinated a medical evacuation to a Fort Lauderdale hospital.
So it went like clockwork. They had it set up. And so they took charge, which was very good for me because I don't handle crisis situations very well.
I did not expect them to pick up the helicopter and the Learjet. I spent a lot of agonizing moments wondering how I was going to pay for those things, and Travel Guard took care of it for us.
Travel Guard came through for Rebecca Hogginson on her trip of a lifetime to Israel.
And we were planning on touring the entire country from top to bottom. It was going to be a 16-day-long trip.
Unfortunately, Rebecca's trip took a detour.
So we were hiking in the Wadi, and I was climbing through rocks, and there was a rock that was about 4 feet off the ground, and I just lost my footing and I slipped off the rock.
She ended up in an Israeli hospital where she not only faced treatment for her leg, but also a language barrier.
Well, I realized that I needed surgery pretty immediately on my knee, and so Travel Guard had worked with me with making that decision, deciding what was best for me. Travel Guard purchased first-class plane tickets home for me and my boyfriend. When I got back to New York, Travel Guard helped me set up the surgery that I had in New York. I would definitely recommend that people buy travel insurance. Things happen that you don't expect.
Andre Bitkin left more than his footprints behind after his canoe trip deep into the Alaskan wilderness.
Just canoeing down the river, fishing, enjoying the scenery. Accident happened when we actually hit the underwater tree and overturned and get into the water.
Andre was able to escape the water. Unluckily, some of his valuable gear did not.
I realized at the moment when we got on the shore and assessed all the damage, and I realized that, all the cameras are lost. Oh my God, what do I do? And I realized that at that point, not at that point, but when I get back to civilization, the first thing I will do is to call Travel Guard.
Andre was reimbursed nearly $2,000, which covered his lost gear.
I did not expect them to go all the way in recovering all of our lost things, but I was really surprised that Travel Guard did that.
Donna Mazchik's 20th wedding anniversary trip to London and Paris was one she would never forget.
Well, in 2005, it was my husband and I's 20th wedding anniversary, and we wanted to take a real special trip with our children. And 2 or 3 weeks before we were ready to leave is when they had the terrorist bombings in the subway in London. It just wasn't really a good environment for a family vacation.
Unaware of the terrorism coverage in her travel insurance plan, Donna wondered if there was anything TravelGuard could do.
And then we talked to the representative, and they said that it would be a covered incident.
Donna appreciated TravelGuard's fast and efficient claims service.
I think other travelers that are considering a trip, I think they definitely should consider purchasing TravelGuard insurance. You can just enjoy yourself and collect the memories.
For exceptional customer care that will exceed your client's expectations.
We have a wide variety of plans for you to be able to offer your clients.
While we're discussing the plans, we also go over sales techniques that you can use when offering the coverage so your clients can see the benefit of protecting their investment and you're more likely to close the sale.
When working with TravelGuard Insurance, you don't have to consider yourself to be an insurance authority. You should rely on us. Call us when you have questions or concerns, problems. We'll help you with the offering of insurance to your clients. Soon you'll understand what products best fit your clients' needs, and we're here to help you with that.
For global expertise and solutions that no other company in the world can match.
I absolutely recommend TravelGuard to anyone traveling.
I would most definitely purchase TravelGuard insurance again because I had such a positive experience.
I was just really pleased with TravelGuard.
I would go there and buy travel insurance from TravelGuard since they delivered on their promises.
The choice is clear.
TravelGuard.
TravelGuard.
TravelGuard.